friends that tell me, in the course of doing this, I'm like, Augusta, oh please, I prefer land. I don't want real estate buildings. So most of all these buildings, you guys are just building rubbish. I'm like, I'm not going in the construction stage. Please. This is what we live for. Bring in your professional, sir. I'm begging you. Because take for instance, you're going to buy a car, right? Most cars they use here in Nigeria, especially when you go to buy those cars, take in professional mechanic to cross check. Why don't we do that with real estate? I mean, this is something that is supposed to last a lifetime, right? So why not really before paying professionals on certified building do okay? You can go ahead and pay.
Hey guys, welcome to Real Estate Forum on Kerae TV. My name is 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 and today we'll be looking at being a real estate professional. And with me, I have the most beautiful, gorgeous, Augusta Ebinedia.
Oh, thank you very much, Oma.
Thank you. It's good to have you on this show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
I love the dress.
Okay.
I love the
Now you're making a black girl blush. Okay.
You have to. You don't blush. I wonder why you're here. Okay, so back to business.
Okay.
Yeah. You've been in the real estate, business for
a while. Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of people want to find out what inspired you. Where did you get the inspiration from to be a real estate agent or,
It was the mom. No, but seriously though, for me it was the money. Straight up, let's hit some head with money. I was doing fashion at some point, and I love it. I mean, I still love it.
Okay.
That is what it is. And then I have a lot of people around me that we're doing real estate and still do real estate. When you talk about opportunities in real estate, for me it's like, okay, it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
Until I think it was a day my cousin came over, she had spoke about a deal she closed, earlier on. And I just congratulated her. But when she came over that day, it was the day that they paid her the commission.
Okay.
Oh man. Like the alert came in and she's like, Augusta, come and see. Babes, this was little over 5 million naira in someone's account at the go. I'm like, really?
You never see that one.
I'm not seeing that kind of thing in one job. You understand?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need to start taking this thing seriously. And I had a passion before now, so it was easy for me. But I always used to think that I come into real estate as an investor. Do you understand? Now I'm a broker or a realtor. And I found myself doing what I'm doing now because let's be honest.
A lot of people, because I've even asked some people like, why are you into this? Why are you into this? A lot of them keep saying money.
Yeah.
But where do you keep passion? Like, is there like you mentioned that you're also a fashion designer. So is it, because I don't want to believe you like you just do money. I mean, there should be passion somewhere.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like I said, okay, let's put it this way.
Okay.
Money will be the driver. Money is the driver.
Yeah.
But without passion, the work don't get done. That's the truth. Because just because money got you there, or money motivated you to be there.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that you go into real estate and the money starts falling. There is work to be done, serious work for that matter. And the only thing that gets the job smooth and somewhat seamless is the passion. It's a passion that makes you not give up even when you hear a lot of no's, because you will hear that. The negative stuff and all, you will get that. It's passion that pulls you out. So yeah, I mean, if passion wasn't mixed with that drive, I'm like I said before, I've always been passionate about real estate.
Yeah.
I've known about, but I thought I would come into it as an investor. Like I would make little money somewhere else, or make money somewhere else and invest it in real estate. One way or the other, I have plans. So yeah,
I don't know. I mean, you're speaking about money, you even look like money. But a lot of people won't even go into, being a real estate professional. So let's move to challenges. You've been in this, and I don't know, most people will have some challenges. I don't know if there are people that don't have challenges in this part of this business. So what are the challenges you've had to overcome? Like, you want to share?
Of course, why not? I mean, who would say there are no challenges? There are challenges in life.
Especially in this part of Lagos.
Exactly.
So.
And, while we there's something I learned as time went on. Yeah? Yes, money is the drive. Let's say it's something that got me there. But there must be something you're giving out. Just find yourself doing. Okay, let me try and put it this. Let me try and phrase. Yeah? Passion is there, right? Passion gets the work done. What's the work you're really doing? There must be a problem you're solving.
Yes.
If you focus on solving that problem, money will come. So now we're being serious, okay? Because at the end of the day, if I make it sound like it's just the money thing that got me, I want the money, you seem desperate. And no one wants to invest with desperate people. No one wants to entrust their millions with you when they see you as desperate. So be intentional about solving problems, and that's the cash. So let's be serious. And of course, there are lots of challenges that comes with that. There's challenges in life, my dear. For me, when I decided to come into real estate, I wanted to focus on learning the field, right? What's what doing is what doing well. It's always been my watchword. So I decided to partner with a company that has a dream that I can relate with. So I enjoy, because if I don't enjoy it, then I don't want to do it. That's me. That's the way I work. I want to be dedicated. I want to really enjoy what I'm doing at any point in time.
Yeah.
So and with that, the challenges that comes with that is that you focus on one field. You focus on a particular brand. So you're limited. Yes, you're limited. Look, you won't be able to serve everybody. You won't be able to provide services to everybody that you come across. That's the fact. And that's challenging, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's one of my biggest amongst others.
That's quite interesting. I've seen or I've heard or I've listened to a lot of people talk about their own kind of challenges. And most of the challenges that I get, especially the female, they're always saying, most times when they try to sell, do the right thing, get their clients to come and invest in what they are selling to them. They end up getting these clients telling them, I want you. And I know you understand what I mean by I want you.
I'm trying
like
to
they want to sleep with them, that kind of thing.
So you try so hard.
I don't know if you also face this pressure when it comes to selling. Having to talk to the male gender, like they should come and invest, and the next thing they want off your hands. I don't know if you can let us know if you go through that.
Of course, I mean it would be a lie to say that it's not an experience, but do I count that as a challenge? Okay. But then as a marketer, not even in the real estate world, I feel like in this part of the world, I don't know, maybe because I don't know if there's a way against it. But they just feel, most of these male investors, I'm not really talking about real estate now, as far as how you're selling, I think there's this mentality, they just box you in a place. So it depends on the individual, like the realtor now.
Yeah.
You need to show it to them. I don't feel like you cannot really no, but for me, I don't see I don't see that as a challenge for me.
Yeah.
Because you need to first have the mindset that you're solving a problem, remember? And if you're solving someone's problem, they're not doing you a favor by investing in you. You're doing them a favor by showing them these great opportunities. I think we need to have that mindset first and foremost. So when you take this out there to these investors, they see it. They see it. I mean, no one wants to joke with their millions or their investments. Why would they want to mix business with pleasure? The serious investors will not want to do that. Because at the end of the day, they have everything to lose. It's their money they're investing with you. So what's the catch here?
Okay.
Really, I'm trying to play the light. It happens, trust me. You see that maybe on a daily basis. You come across investors or prospects that want to get brandy. Because they feel like, oh, you're a woman, you're selling, I want to take advantage. But they would see that there is potential. This person is serious business minded. She's serious business minded person or something, Just give them what they want to see. Really. Even if they're coming in that light, one way or the other, they just redirect their step. They're like, okay, you can't do this with this person.
Yeah.
This is serious business here. So that's why I don't see it as a challenge. When stuff like that comes, you just handle it professionally, and it is what it is. I mean, if there are serious investors that appreciate you for it.
I'm sure you guys are used to there are a whole lot of randy men in our world. Randy men out there. So you need to be very careful. You need to understand that most of these people who come to you with the mindset of, okay, I need to do this before, they don't want to buy. That's just the obvious truth. They don't want to buy. They just want to stress you, and I know you don't want to be stressed. So, moving on to the next one. Lagos. You're based here in Lagos. You're still here in Lagos, yeah? So Lagos is rapidly evolving in real estate. There is no place you go to Lagos and you not see any Lagos. You not see any real estate. So, how do you keep up with the trend, and how are you able to meet with the needs of your clients? Let me explain that last part. Okay. Like, you're selling for the company you said you're selling for, yeah? There is another person selling for another company. How do you make sure that this person does not go to that other person, this person comes to you?
That's interesting. So how do you stand that? Okay. That's what we do. I mean, my company, Kerae Home, stands out. No jokes, man. We're not following the bandwagon. We're doing our own thing, our own pace. So it's easy for me. I have a company that's already setting that path. I just follow it. I just follow that path and offer my intended clients what we have. What we have cannot be seen anywhere else, or not easily seen. So it's easy for me. We're not dragging. I'm not dragging with anybody. It's either it is or it isn't. So, I mean, if I find a client that is interested in what we're selling, that's it. Because when he comes and sees the product, it's glued. Unless he doesn't have interest in that area. Remember when I said, my products are not for everyone, it's restricted. Yeah. But hey, I like that kind of restriction. It's safe. I'm playing. It's safe for me, right? And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I love the fact that I know my stuff to the in-depth of it, in total. I know my stuff, and yeah, so not joining the bandwagon, we're not joining the crowd, we're doing our own thing, and it just makes it easy to stand out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, standing out is not following the trend, being different. It makes a whole lot of sense. People will want to be like, okay, this real estate is not doing the same thing that this person is. Exactly. Let's see what makes them unique. Exactly. So I think I like that part. I like where your company is pushing this whole real estate business too. So we're going on a break now, and when we come back, we'll be finding out from Augusta what's so special about her company. She'll be mentioning her company all the while we'll be having this conversation. So we want to know what makes them unique and what makes them stand out. Stay tuned. So we're all having fun. I mean, I'm loving this conversation. Everything that you've said, I hope a lot of people are listening. So now let's talk about your company. I'm going to be starting from the name of your company.
Okay.
Every that
You want to hear more?
I want to hear more. So let's hear it.
Okay, Mama. I mean, like I said, when I decided to do real estate, I needed to work with a brand. It was a desire of mine, so I'm not saying everyone should, but it was my thing. It was my decision. I wanted to work with a brand that had a dream that suits my passion, or we could work seamlessly together. And I found Kerae Homes. Kerae Homes is a real estate company located in Nigeria, and we are committed to delivering quality building projects. Emphasis on the quality, because for me that was the drive. Yes, real estate in Lagos is no news. Everywhere you turn to is real estate in Lagos, especially in this part of the world. But when it comes to the structure, I know it's not corrected, man, but not so many following guidelines. Let's be honest. It's becoming a norm to just put up structures there that look so fine outwardly, but internally bleeding. If you know what I mean. We moved from, let me give my personal experience. So we moved from the mainland to the island, I think a little over 7 years ago. Moved into one of these estates on the island. They had so much for us from the mainland. I'm like, that's where we want to go to. Almost 7 years later, some houses are still getting fixed. When it rains, some people practically shut back away from their house. I'm not joking. These are houses that they bought millions of naira. Like people, I live on the island. Even the sophisticated areas, you see structures there that you're like, okay, will this place be standing in the next 20 years? So when I found the chairman of Kerae Homes, when we got to talk, and then I saw the passion in wanting to put out structures that would stand the test of time, not compromising on the quality of materials being used. Like, this man spoke with so much passion. I'm like, Augusta, this is where I want to be. I need to be part of this. I cannot afford to not be part of this. So for me, it was, wow, are you serious? Someone can really not just want to make money, but really cares about, has empathy, cares about your consumers. Because give or take, we are becoming very selfish, right? Especially in this country. We just want to think about ourselves. We just want to make money, put out a structure as quick as possible and start cashing out. Not following guidelines, using lesser materials to cut costs, and I know that's the same purpose that they serve. Not really caring about. And I've had clients that tell me in the course of doing this, they'll be like, Augusta, please, I prefer land. I don't want real estate buildings, because most of all these buildings, you guys are just building rubbish. I'm like, thank God we're in the construction stage. Please, this is what we live for. Bring in your professionals, sir. I'm begging you. Because take for instance, you're going to buy a car, right? Most cars they use here in Nigeria is fairly used. Abi, your car, when you go to buy those cars, you take in professionals, mechanics, to cross check. Why don't we do that with real estate? I mean, this is something that is supposed to last a lifetime, right? So why don't really, before paying, take people that are professionals that would certify the building good, okay, you can go ahead and pay. Why not do that? We don't do that in this part of the country, right? We don't. We just see like a sophisticated structure. And they're like, oh, this one fine, oh, I like the location. But beyond that, you don't really know what's going on. So I'm practically begging my clients, please, bring in your professionals. I will brag about that one. Come and see what we're doing at Hamlet Apartments. That's the estate we're concentrating on now, currently, and it's in Ibeji. So for me, it was a passion, you know, it was a passion put into the project, put into the company, a company that understands clients' needs, a company that puts clients, your consumers first before them. Like in a children's world, I want to put that structure I can be comfortable to live in. Build where you can really live in it. Can put that structure, so we really need to put our hearts into this. So I think that's when we start seeing differences in the real estate world, because we're just taking it a norm now. A lot of people just build and sell. That's it for them. It's becoming a norm. It's crazy, man. So ask me.
You mentioned something about empathy. So listening to everything that you're saying, so that means that when you're working, there's a whole lot of, the person who runs the company, there is compassion, there is empathy, like putting himself in the shoes of people who are going to be moving into the house. Exactly. This now takes me back to structure that you also mentioned. Most people want to build and they don't care about the minor things or minor details like the kitchen cabinet, the toilet, the sink, all these little things that, let's say you're washing a plate now in the sink with water dripping out of that kind of stuff. These are things that happens in normal homes, and when you check, you'll be like, okay, the person who built this place did not do it wrong. So now you're talking about empathy coming from you, then it means that if anybody's moving into, you said the Hamlet apartments,
yes,
they would be seeing things like this, because nobody wants to live in a place or build a place where they would not be able to live in, to enjoy. So I really love that about your chairman. I don't know. You mentioned Ibejuleki. Where in Ibejuleki? Like, how can people that don't know Ibejuleki, how can they, go to Ibejuleki? There should be a particular place to find Hamlet's apartment.
Of course, Hamlet's apartment is strategically located in Ibejuleki.
Okay.
With close proximity to the 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧. And Ibejuleki is another thing on its own. Ibejuleki is tagged the new Lagos. And it's so because of the things happening in that axis. No jokes. Ibejuleki is set to become the business for the African continent. And take my word for it, if I may add, the face of Nigeria industrialization. I'm not joking. Because the things happening in Ibejuleki has not been seen anywhere. All our words, anywhere in this part of the country. I will wait. Or in this part of the world. I will wait, my dear. A lot of things are happening there. Industries, we have the 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 there. The biggest refinery in Africa is there. The proposed international headquarters in that axis. We have other multi-million-dollar companies situated in that axis, too numerous to mention. So that's a strategic place, and smart investors are rushing there. Smart investors are rushing there.
We're talking about Hamlet's apartment. So for some of us that we want to invest, or I don't know, because for me, I think I want to move into Ibejuleki. So what is Hamlet's apartment offering? Is it a duplex? Is it a one bedroom? I don't
worry. Let me run you through it. Take a chill pill.
Okay.
I got you. So our Hamlet's apartment consists of a one-bedroom apartment. Consists of one-bedroom apartments. 2-bedroom apartment. We have 3-bedroom apartments. We have 3-bedroom painters. And we have 3-bedroom terrace. So you see, we're giving you different spices, So simply, that's what we have there.
Okay. The 1-bedroom,
the 2-bedroom, the 3-bedroom apartment. We have the painters, and then we have terraces.
So now, before we let you go, how can people find Kerae Homes? How can we reach you?
It's easy. Go to our website, www.keraehomes.com. We're on all social media platforms, which will be on the caption if you try and Cherry looks on there. I'm just joking. If you know the caption, go there, give us a call. We got you. Got you. And I got you.
Got you.
I got you.
Okay, so it's been a nice time in Augusta. Yeah, it's been fun all the way. I mean, I'm sure you also enjoyed yourself, you that you're watching. So to come your way next time.
Next time, if I come here, if I don't see turkey wings on this table.
Public
if I don't see turkey, but you can't go to let's do it on. Okay.
Okay, guys. So to come your way next time, I'm still with myself, Uoma, and
Augusta. Will I be coming next time? You like to have your calls.
If you want her to come next time, just let us know through the comment section. For me, I want her more. It depends on you guys, though. Okay, bye for now.
Kerae Homes. Luxury redefined.